right now. Listen. Pray that the DEA don't hit your shit, y'all.
I can make it to the morning. DEA, they came and kicked my door in. 5 a.m. they call the nigga snoring.
Yeah, it's a dirty game, especially when you serving cane.
And these niggas is
Foreman.
Fucking cowards talking to the
Lawman.
Something in your grill like it's foreman.
It's a dirty game, especially when you're serving cane. You already know the vibes. We back with another one. Salute to all the people. We back with another one when it ain't no other ones you heard. That's a fact, man. Listen. You already know what's hitting. You already know what's blicking right now. You already know. We got Big U RICO case update, y'all. All right? They talking about, yo, Big U sending shots from behind the walls. You heard? They talking about Big Yusufa. Just so happen this button that I'm pressing is a blue button. Just so happen it got purple, yellow, red, and all that. That button that I'm pressing is a blue button. You hear me? I don't know. That's what they said. They call him Big U behind the walls. They call him Big Yusufa. I heard he's scary behind the walls. But listen, we got that. Then we got Luce Cannon's face was seen at the robbery? Nah, Big U, I got to use your sound effect again. Hold up, Big Yusufa. Hold on, Yusufa. I got to use the sound one more time, Yusufa. Hold on. And Wack 100 drops explosive reveal as well. So you know, Wack 100, salute to everybody that's rocking with us. Quick update, you already know. I really wasn't going live right now, but you know, we got to update the people in real time. So we got a lot to break down. We damn sure got a lot to break down. I'm thinking of where to start it from, man. It's a lot, bro. It's a lot. Should we start it here?
Painted my houses and my property. They was asking about Wack.
Let's start it here. Let's start it from here.
Let's bring on trial attorney Adante Pointer to get his
Let's
take
start
on
it
what
from them
Big U's
people
trial could look
that know
like.
about these
Adante, thank you
situations.
so much for joining me today. Now, before we get into the trial aspect of everything, what's actually your reaction to Big U's 107-page indictment? In it, there's so many allegations like violation of RICO Act, allegations of embezzling, allegations of murder, and that federal authorities actually date back some of these alleged crimes as early as 2021.
Yes. You know, this is a very much a sprawling indictment that has ensnared not only Big U, but it implicates a lot of different people because the government essentially laid out their case to say this was not a single individual, although he was the head or the mastermind, if you leave it to what the government has put together, of this criminal enterprise. And in order for it to be an enterprise, that means there are other people involved. And so this is a net that has ensnared more than just Big U, but it's also implications for a lot of other people on a far-ranging list of crimes. And, you know, this is something that was pretty shocking to read. It almost read as if it was a fiction novel. But from the government's position, this is fact, not fiction.
Oh, yeah. And it does feel like it's a movie script just kind of playing out. And it's interesting, too, because the persona Big U kind of portrayed was that of a former OG that's now a community activist. He wants to do good for the community. And while we can say two things can be true at once, right? Like maybe he was doing good for the community, but if you believe what the federal authorities are alleging, especially in this indictment, you know, he was running pretty much essentially a mafia-like enterprise. They even said that in the indictment. What's your reaction to kind of what feels like a double life he was living?
Well, you know, you mentioned that two things can be right. And so he could have also been engaged in things that were positive, if you will, for the community in terms of helping a community that's very disadvantaged and hasn't received the same economic opportunities. Nevertheless, you have to counterbalance that with these allegations right now that show that he was involved in not just trafficking and extorting people, but also they say that he personally committed a murder. So, you know, those are very stark contrasts.
Everybody hit the poll, y'all. Hit the poll, y'all.
Person. And I'm sure the community knows him one way or maybe both ways. That's what's going to be pretty riveting, is to see if this case makes it to trial and or more information that comes out as it relates to where the government got their information from. We may see two contradictions of a man on full display, or we may see that this is really the monster as he's been portrayed, or as Big U has tried to portray himself, a victim of government overreach.
About that, I want to know how y'all feel about that, especially just that point, especially with him saying that him being a victim of the government's reach. We know that Big U did make a couple of videos before he turned himself in. Right, so he wasn't absconding or running away for fugitive from justice for a whole bunch of days and years. No, you know what I mean? He probably got his last hours with his family, and then he ended up turning himself in. And when he turned himself in, he did 2 videos. And the 2 videos that he did, listen, this is how these people are playing, okay? Sound effect. This button is blue. Okay. The crazy thing, like I said, man, they brought back what Big U said in those 2 videos, and they brought it back to his press release, so much so that I think they are trying to give him an extra charge, like some sort of obstruction of justice charge, like he's trying to stop people from dealing with the co-defendants and all kinds. What's going on with this? Big U ain't just say, yo, y'all don't deal with nobody. Yo, y'all don't deal with BRICC. Y'all don't deal with Luce. Y'all don't deal with Wack. Y'all don't deal with nobody. He didn't say that. He was speaking from his own perspective. He's like, yo, bro, first of all, Wack 100, he said he's going to take all my contracts, and Luce Cannon and these guys, you know what I'm saying? Listen, they trying to lump me in with Luce and all these people, bro. I'm not with these people. You're going to lump me in with people that's going to roll on me. This is what Big U was saying, you know, straight in simple words, bro. I don't care what hood you from around the world. He talking regular. He wasn't even talking hood. He was talking regular, bro. So he ain't say, yo, I want everybody not to deal with Luce Cannon. I want everybody not to deal with nobody in my indictment. He never said that, bro. But somehow, some way, they have twisted that and flipped that, what little bit that Big U has said, and has flipped that as into that. So this is what I'm saying. When Luce and BRICC are talking, this is why we have to get into the Wack 100 audio as well, that we're going to get into. I think we're going to get into the Wack 100 audio after this, and then we'll double back on the other Big U part, because we may have to listen to the Wack 100 audio as well, because the Wack 100 audio taps into this point as well. So we might have to double back there, because there's new conversations going on that Big U is the person that actually put Luce Cannon in the paperwork. And I'm like, what? Big U put Luce in the jet? I don't know. This is what I'm saying. We got to listen to everything. We got to figure it all out in real time. Let's listen to a little bit more of this. We're going to be jumping back and forth between a few things. I want everybody dropping likes, everybody hitting a poll, though. That's what I want. So we're going to listen to this, a little bit of the Wack. We're going to get back to that. We got a lot. We got a lot. It's a lot.
And what are your thoughts on Big U kind of declaring his innocence? Now, before he had turned himself in to federal authorities, initially people thought he was going to make a run for it, but he turned himself in. We know that, and he's been in custody for weeks at this point. But in terms of just what federal authorities have on him, but Big U's kind of declaring that, to your point, this is overreach. What's your reaction to that?
Well, you know, when you're up against a federal indictment, and one of the cornerstones and the bedrocks of our democracy is innocent until proven guilty, I think that he played it the way that you could, which is he's saying, hey, I didn't do all of these things that you're claiming. I'm not this monster that you're portraying me to be. And I'm looking forward essentially to defending myself against these allegations. That in and of itself doesn't necessarily mean that I didn't do anything that's being alleged, or that I wasn't some part or piece of the entire mosaic or picture that they're painting. He's just simply saying, look, I didn't do all that you said I did. This isn't the way it went down, and I look forward to saying my piece. And you're targeting me. And that same allegation rings very similar to what we heard with our current president, who was the target, if you will, of federal activity in the courts and prosecutors. And he wound up his way in the White House in the Oval Office.
Yeah, that is very correct. As far as the allegations in Big U's indictment, when it comes to wire fraud allegations, embezzlement, making fraudulent applications for COVID-19 relief loans, and then you have that on top of some of the more kind of heinous allegations too, that being murder, allegations of robbery, kidnapping, all of that sort. Why do you think that they're all kind of stacked together in this massive indictment, as opposed to, for example, the murder happened back in 2021? Why do you think that wasn't taken up as a separate matter, and then possibly the financial stuff taken up in another matter? Why do you think it's all together? It's so that way federal authorities can kind of get a slam dunk and a win, or what are your thoughts on that?
Typically, when you see the federal authorities or any prosecutor kind of lump together an assortment of crimes that range over an extended period of time, What they're looking at is the cumulative effect of the weight. When Big U were to step into a trial and or try to negotiate a plea bargain on this case, the prosecutor has 5, 10, 15 different criminal acts and violations to choose from to kind of to put him in a rock and a hard place, so to speak. And so what you see is they pile on, is the term that the criminal defense attorneys use. We say, you've piled on all these charges in order to make it that much more difficult for my client to fight for his freedom, and or if we were to go to trial, you paint such a negative picture by claiming all these different things. A jury is more likely to think, well, maybe not all of these things are true, but one of these things are true. And we might not agree on the most severe crime, but we can make a compromised verdict in terms of a jury agreeing on a charge or a conviction on something that's a little bit less serious, but yet carries devastating consequences in terms of prison time.
Yeah, because he's facing life in prison, and not even just life in prison, a statutory max sentence of life in prison. What are your...
It's crazy, man. That's scary. Salute to everybody that's with us. You already know. Everybody drop a like. I need everybody that's here, even if you're passing through, salute. I know the YouTube streets is vast. You probably running through the YouTube street. We be in so many different sectors. Shout out to every sector that's on YouTube, yo. Because, you know, you all come from a sector somewhere. Shout out to everybody. I want everybody just to hit the poll, hit subscribe on your way through. You know what I mean? You already know we do a lot of different content here. So something to be on this channel for you at some point, trust me. But listen, when we're talking about this Big U case now, all right, we understand that they've, you know, been investigating these guys for multitudes of years, okay, for a whole bunch of years. Now, just because they be investigating you for a bunch of years, that don't mean that after, because remember, this is a big indictment. This is not just one person, even though we see Big U heading the indictment. This is not just one person. It's got like 6, 7 people, whatever, in the top, right? But then it got more people that's in the whole indictment, right? So a lot of times with cases like this, they'll take time. They say in cases like these kinds of cases, RICO indictment type cases, especially with multiple defendants each having different lawyers, because everybody ain't lumped in with the same lawyers, right? So you got different legal representations and all that. This is different motions and all these things that's going to be filed, all right? Trust me, a lot of these things that's being charged against these people, they'll be filing motions. Big U's attorneys and all these peoples will be filing motions against a lot of these things to file suppressions against Title III wiretaps, all kinds of things. Trust me, they're going to try to suppress many of these evidences that are being used against them. This is what you are supposed to do as your defense. That's what you're going to do, okay? What will you know what I mean? When you get granted Frank's hearings and different things like this, you know me. So when you, it's real. But this is what's scary about this whole situation, that these people are ready. They trying to charge them. They looking like they want to try them like next month or something, bro. Do you understand what I'm saying to you, man? When these people is playing with you and they want to come and try and they want to get down to the nitty gritty right now, no dinner date, no nothing. You know the feds will take you on a dinner date. You know what I mean? They had you sitting in a building for like 4 years, and they will tell you straight up, listen, when you're dealing with RICO and conspiracy cases, you should expect to be in jail for 44 months, homeboy, to 48 months. You're like, what? Yes, bro. When you got multiple defendants in a RICO case, you're supposed to be, this is what they're going to tell you, the government's going to tell you. When you trying to fight for the Speedy Trial Act, like, yo, come on, what's up? I've been in the building for 4 years, 5 years. What happened? Yo, where the trial at? Where the trial at? Yo, they're going to be like, yo, hold on, son. Listen. You supposed to expect to be there for 4 years at least, bro. Just sitting, waiting for trial, son. For like 3, 4 years. Period. What are you talking about? This is how these cases work. So these people like this, listen, they want to try them now? They ready for you? That's not nice. That's not nice. When these people is ready for you, that's not nice, homie. I'm telling you, on my mama's mama, that's my grandmama. If you slow, homie, if you slow, take off the helmet for a minute, my nigga. Let the shit sink. You feel me? Bruh, you heard what I just told you? When them people want to play with like that, they don't play. Look at Diddy. Not the sidetrack, but look at Diddy. Diddy, with the baby yours allegedly. But look at Diddy. Diddy acting like, yo, remember in the beginning when Diddy first got ran down on? They ran down on Diddy in the mansion. Rook. Remember in the beginning it was like, nah, he ain't do nothing. Nah. Remember? Remember the conversation in the beginning? He ain't do nothing. Nah. Yo, if y'all got some charges, remember his lawyer. If y'all got some charges, drop them down. Yo, gets my client. Remember? Boom. He in the building now. They scoop him. He in the building. Boom, 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 boom. Now, the other day, Diddy comes back out to say, yo, what happened? You know, they about to charge us that. They about to do the trial like May 5th or some crazy shit, right? Like next month, right? They on him. They on him. They got him in a frying pan like this, on him, right? Crack the shell. They just like to throw him in there. Look, bro. So now Diddy's saying, nah, push back the trial. Bro, listen to me, my nigga. You got to be careful what you asking for, bro. Telling you. Look, now Diddy talking about push it back. Now they trying to push it back 3 weeks now. Bruh. That's what I'm telling you, son. But when these people is ready for you, it's not good, son. It's not good. Because a lot of times these people will have you behind the wall, sitting, trying to build evidences against you. It's not even about a RICO case, bro. You could have been locked up for a regular case, a state case. They will have you in jail sitting. You be like, why am I still in here, bro? They will have you sitting. Because let's say they have a witness that they want to come around and come talk, but the witness don't want to say nothing. So they'll have you sitting in jail, trying to coax this witness through the months, whatever, periodically, sporadically, popping up on the witness. Yo, listen, man, you know what I mean? Listen, man, we could get him, blah, 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 until you end up beating the case or busting case, bro. This is what they do. So sometimes you'll push their hand to say, yo, look, charge me now if y'all charging me now, homie, or forever hold your peace, bro. I'm already in the building. But they're ready to charge Big U and them now. Okay? This is not a good thing. This is not a good look, man. Okay? Even Luce Cannon, yo, not to sidetrack from the Big U because it's all in the same thing, but even Luce Cannon, bro. You know how they played the audio the other day that was supposedly an audio of Dale and Luce, but this was supposed to be an audio that happened from like August or something like last year or so. Okay, I get it. That it could have been from August last year, and you may could prove that it's from August last year in the federal court. But when these people are playing with you, they don't care if it was from last year. They don't care if that shit was from 10 years ago, bro. They're going to use it to establish character, okay? They're going to use it to establish your character. Regardless, even if they're using it, they're going to use the evidence to establish character. So let's say you're doing a content play online, and you're just a really good actor, but you and this guy got this act going on. You like, nigga, I'm going to do something. And you're just joking right now because you're in jail, you're just doing a podcast, and it's just entertainment because you're just trying to provide for your family. Cool. We understand that maybe it's a content play. These people don't care about all that. They say, what do you mean content play? Slow. You think we on YouTube? They say, hey, content play. Slow. We're going to show you the play right now. We're going to give you the content, Your Honor, and we're going to put to you the play. This is what they're going to do to you, bro. What are you talking about? They're going to say, listen to me. Let's go back 4 years. Look at this, him. Do something. Nah, I don't care. I'm going to do something. Bring in the next one. 2 years later. Boop. 1 year later, just to go. Bop. Couple months later, boop, here he's in jail right now. Look at what he's talking about here while in jail. They're going to say, Your Honor, what has changed? So what is the joke? What is the seriousness? And what is what? Because when he was joking, he said this. When he was serious, he said this. And when he was indifferent, he also said this. So now what do you do? Now what do you do? When you are being charged, listen to me, young person out there, when you will be in charge for any crime on earth, I don't care what the crime is. After you have been charged with this crime, if you ever moved in that manner that they thought you moved in at any time in your life, this is the time that you stop doing that until you free up. After you get free and you want to get back to moving how you move, then move. But you stop moving like that. If them people said you was aggressive, you was this, you was that, and they charging you with some stuff like this, you be one of the calmest people that they ever seen. Every time you in court, any time you're around, you will never talk the same way. If them people said you was crip and all this, you coming in there like this, suits on, you so far from a Crip of Blood or GD or anything that they like, this guy's a gang member? I can't believe it. I don't know. They got to look at your rap sheet. They don't believe it. Bro, you're supposed to run far from whatever these people are alleging your image to be because it's not who you really are. It's the image of you that's being tried. It's not who you are because you're innocent, right? So if you're innocent. So it's who we think your ass is. So you don't act like who nobody think you are. And BRICC online talking about, yo, they try to take the title from me, cuz. Yo, cuz, they try to take the title from me, cuz. Some of these cuz never been in the position, cuz. When I come home, I'ma bounce out and all that. What are you talking about, bro? First of all, what are you talking about taking the title from you, brother? You just got hit in the head with a Title III. Warrant affidavit order, which is a Title III interceptions. That's the wiretap. It's called the Title III home skillets. If they're home skilleters, that's to the ladies in the chat. You heard me. The man got bust in his head with a Title III. That's what it's called. After I got bust in my head, God forbid, with a Title III, nigga, I wouldn't even say the word title. Okay? I could have been in the jail and we was having some old boxing match and I won the title, I'd have said, nigga, don't you say you giving me the title. Just give me the damn belt, man. Give me the damn belt. Because I got PTSD from a title. Because you just got hit in the head with a Title III warrant affidavit order. Okay? This is why on my last video, on my last live, I went into a breakdown of Luce Cannon and what he's facing. Okay? Not us just guesstimating and speculating, but we are going to guesstimate and speculate, but we're going to guesstimate and speculate from real actual cases, federal RICO cases. So I went on my last video and brought up 2 federal RICO cases. 2 cases which were both charged with Hobbs Act offenses. One guy was a little lesser because it wasn't a strap involved. A 924, that is the strap charge that's involved with the furtherance of the drug trafficking or the enterprise. That is the strap charge that CUFFY GATLING pled guilty to. He had a 924J and a 924C. A 924J charge, this alone, you don't even have to have the gun, bro. Just they say you possessed it, or we think, or you say you possessed it. Nigga, sit, nigga. That's it. Here goes the charge. Bang. We don't have to have the gun. It's it. This is the charge. 924C. And on the 924C charge, this charge right here, the 924J charge, on the 924 Magneto charge, it's a mandatory 10 years, minimum 10 years, but you can't get life. So you could get anything from 10 to under life. Okay? Cool. Now, the 924C runs a little differently. I think it's a mandatory minimum. I think like 5 or something. So I think, but the max, you already know how the maxes go. In the cases that I looked and I showed you today, all right, one guy was charged with the Hobbs Act. I could bring it back up right now. But yeah, let me bring it back up right now so we can see, right? I can show you something right now. Boom. But yeah, let me see. Right? Boom. Let me show you. Let me show you some of this so we could just go into some of this right now, right? We just doing this all in real time. We still gonna listen in. We still got a lot to listen. We still got to listen to Wack 100. It's mad stuff, right? But I'm showing you stuff that people not gonna show you. People just gonna run around whack, 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 loose, loose, loose. You know what I'm saying? I get that, bro. You know what I mean? Like when the cuffy meets. I get that. Tammy. Go through. Allegedly, I get it. But I'm going into all parts of Cuffy. I went into all 3 of his co-defendants. I went into the nigga that they said they're unalive. Nigga, I did a video on him, nigga. Found out the news report and all that, bro. I did the OIG report, Tammy Cowens and Keith Cromer. They sexual love affair between Tammy and Keith. Bro, it's not about just the main shit, bro. Nigga just be like this. For the view, my nigga. I got mad shit that don't even have views on this shit. But trust me, that shit is full reads and real shit, bro. And I did it just for that. I don't care if it got a view or not, nigga. It's not that serious, nigga. I got mad shit with a view. At least let the people get the information. Salute to that. Shit. Niggas be bugging. Anyway, look, right? So in this one case, right? And so in one of these cases, let me show you. Let me give you a quick breakdown, right? Quick summary of this case right here. Boom. Right? Because this guy right here, his name is Eugene Taylor. And Eugene and David Taylor, I don't know the relation of these 2 people. Maybe it's his brother, could be his cousin, could be anything to him. You know what I'm saying? So don't let me get the lying to you. You know what I'm saying? So he could have been either one, right? So let's get into, so I'm going to go into a breakdown of 2 of these cases, right? So now, as far as in the Taylor case, right, David Anthony Taylor, and this is the person that's on the top of the case. So this person's on the case like Big U is, even though this ain't a Big U case, right? With mad defendants, it's a big old RICO. But it's probably this person, that person, and probably 1, 2 other people, or just these people, right? Whatever. But he's the header of the case, Justin Eugene Taylor. Okay, but we're gonna look about what David got, and David ain't even the header on a thing. Yeah, I mean, David ain't even the header, bro. You know what I mean? So look, peep it. Look. So defendant David Taylor, his charges, convicted of 2 counts of attempted Hobbs Act robbery and 1 count of using a magnetos during the crime of violence under 18 USC 924C. Remember, I'm telling you about this 924C. Okay? And I'll bring up the charges and all that so we could go into exactly what the shit do. Y'all drop likes in the building. Salute to everybody that's here. Everybody that's not subscribed, subscribe now. I want everybody to hit the poll. If you haven't liked, just drop a like now. It's free. You know what I mean? You helping me. Salute to you for that. You know what I mean? You did something good for the day. You helped the Uda change his life. Fuck you, me. I did something. I changed the killer, changed his life today, nigga. I dropped the like on this nigga shit. This nigga used to be catching bodies. Supposed to kick ball shit. Allegedly. Allegedly. Anyway, right? I do comedy, y'all. I do comedy. Anyway. You gotta say shit like that after you say shit like that. I do comedy, nigga. Fuck off. Anyway, so look, initially sentenced to, listen to me, y'all. Good. Initially sentenced to 336 months, 28 years, comprising of 252 months just for the robbery counts alone, homie. Let's go backwards. Nigga, that's the rewind button. Let's see how much counts he got. They said 252 months for what? For what, nigga? You looking in the court like, for what? Look. 2 counts of attempted. Listen to me, on Bloods and Crips, on GDs and folks, on Jesus and his counterpart, the devil. Yo, listen, bruh. Did you hear what I just said to you? 2 counts of attempted. Attempted, homie. The nigga even complete the ink 80. He even complete the ink 80. Listen to me. 252 months for the robbery count served concurrently. Look at what you did. You forget about this thing in my hand? The magnetos, the metal. Look, and 84 months for the magnetos to serve consecutively. Do you hear what I'm saying to you, bro? Do you hear what I'm saying to you, bro? Then on the appeal, the sentence was affirmed. The nigga went on appeal, and they smacked him in the head again and said, listen, man, subsequently at the resentencing. But look, he received a total of 24 months, though, because they ended up dropping off one of the counts, I think, one of the Hobbs counts. So he still had a single Hobbs count violation, and I think the firearm charge. So out of all of that, he got what? 240 months. They hit that nigga with 20 years in the building, homeboy. 20 years. Attempted. What, you don't think these people had magnetos when they ran down on Dale rat ass? Dale's a rat. Yes, he is. He's a damn rat. A rat bastard. Whatever, nigga. Don't care. Don't care. And I don't tend to slander nobody, but if you ratted, homeboy. What you want us to do with that information, my nigga? What do you want us to do? Not call you a rat? What? Listen to you when you on niggas' channels talking some fake Malcolm X shit now, nigga? No, we don't want to see that or hear that, nigga. No, nigga. Because you was in the streets, too, when you turned to a rat, bro. What you talking about? Don't act like you was no square civilian dude, bro. You was not. And when you told on people, you wasn't just telling on people that ran in your dispensary and did something wrong to you allegedly. You was also allegedly telling on people that actually tried to help you or something, David. Morrison. Victim number 1. Come on, bro. Who else they told you to sing on? You probably sang on somebody mama. Snatchy work with this goddamn Morrison. What happened? Even Stevie could see this shit. My Sherry more. Stevie, I got him, Stevie. I know you can see, Stevie. Chill, nigga. Chill, Stevie. Get your CNI dog up out of here, nigga. And take the glasses off, Stevie. Because you could see Dale done told on some people allegedly. That done helped him, too. And didn't hurt him. Some people he done told on came and bought weed probably from the dispensary, and that's some bullshit.
Oh, no, you can't be serious. That is some bullshit right there.
What happened to them customers, Dale? Why you snitching on the customers, Dale? What happened, allegedly? What happened? Tell me what's going on. I don't know. But when we're looking at this paperwork that I got on the screen, this is the first thing that I told you. Look what happened in Justin and David's case, okay? That's what happened in Justin and David's case, okay? In this case right here, this next case right here, bro, let's bring it up. Let's zoom it for you, right? Boom. In this case right here now, this is Murdoch, okay? Sherrod. This is Murdoch. Look, this is Murdoch Sherrod, Rayford Sherrod, okay? Murdoch Rayford Sherrod. This is North Carolina. So I gave you cases from different jurisdictions as well. So I ain't just stick to one jurisdiction. We're gonna go to different ones because it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Them people on you, them peoples is on you. You know what I mean? You ain't gonna. We ain't gonna separate water from wine, nigga. You in there, you in there. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it's gonna be. But look, when we go into Rayford, when we go into Murdoch now, Rayford, in his case, my mans keep calling me, chill, bro. What happened to this nigga, man? Chill, bro. I ain't going outside, man. What's up, niggas? Listen, right? So when we go into Murdoch now, let me go into the breakdown of Murdoch real quick a little bit. All right, Sherrod now. The United States versus Sherrod now. This is why I brought real cases. This is the only way we're gonna explain this shit, bro. Everybody on here online is a professional, bro. Yo, I did a federal bid, my nigga. I did 20. Y'all he. Nigga know everything. Stop, my nigga. Stop. Why everybody act like they know everything? Yo, stop, bro. Unless your name Fed, nigga, you don't know everything, nigga. Shut your ass up, bro. Shut your ass up, bro. Everybody's case is different, bro. Everybody's case is different. That's why what I just did on my last CUFFY video. I did something else again, which I do, shit that people don't do. I never follow the trends. I did the shit of the ex-DEA in St. Louis that was working on the case. So let's hear from these niggas that was working on the case of the CUFFY GATLING, and they was from and they're ex-DEAs from St. Louis. That's my last CUFFY video. So I fell back, let everybody fluff, do the Tammy, whatever they thought they was doing. I fell back from it for a minute. Look, Tammy, go throw cones. I miss her. Told her call me, allegedly. You know what I mean? I miss her. But I ain't do a video on them in a minute. Look, let everybody do their thing. When I come back, look, boom. You ain't see that before. Well, you heard ex-feds from the St. Louis. You see what I'm saying? And give you the whole content. Not crumb you, give you, hey, come back for part 2, come back for part 9, come back for part 8, give you 2 pieces of paperwork in my hand, and then just read these 2 pieces of paper for an hour. And you like that type shit. I bet you over there everywhere dropping a like when niggas is reading 2 pieces of paper to you. And you think that you passing the test. Okay. When the last time you passed the test when you only studied 2 pieces of paper in your life? When the last time you passed a test when you didn't get a chance to just at least go through the information, whether you thought you remembered it or not, you just got to read it all or some shit and just say, fuck it, hope I remember it, man. Then you get in front of the test, like, oh shit, I can't remember. I remembered all that shit. But you got to read it. So sometimes it sticks in your head. But if you compartmentalize it, I give you 3 pieces of the paperwork today, 3 pieces tomorrow, 3 pieces, 3 pieces. How you going to get it off a 3 piece with a biscuit, homie? That can't feed the family, homie. That's a 3 piece and a biscuit, homie. You get me? You on the dig. Nasty work. Anyway, y'all make sure y'all hitting the poll, blood, on Bloods and Crips, nigga. Hit the poll on Bloods and Crips. Listen, though. When we go into Rayford Sherrod, though, all right? He pled guilty to a Hobbs Act robbery under 18 again, right? Boom. Now, his sentencing details, like, the court imposed an upward variance. So they were supposed to, his sentencing guidelines, they were saying for his robbery, his alleged, whatever he got into, his Hobbs Acts, they were saying, like, yo, bro, basically you're supposed to get like 51 months, okay? But the prosecution and the people in the court said, not so fast, Yana. We're going to push for an upward variance on this. What the fuck is that? An upward variance? I'd have been in the court like, Yeah. We're actually going to push to give him more than that. We're going to give him 120 months, actually. Scooby, Ruby, Raggy. What are you talking about, nigga? They smacked him in his head with 120 months, nigga. Boom, boom. Shut up. Boom, boom, boom. Shut up. 10 years. Shut your ass up. 10 years, bro. They're not playing 10 years. And I don't even think he had the straps. I don't think he had the straps, bro. This nigga ain't had no straps. So you know you getting a 10-piece, nigga, or the biscuits or something, nigga. They gonna smack you with a 10. This is how these people is playing, bro. This is how these people are playing, and it's nasty. It's nasty work. This is why I got into these places, just to show this is how they trying Hobbs. This is how they dealing with this case. This 1 or 2 counts of Hobbs. 1 count of Hobbs. Boom. Hobbs with a firearm. Okay, but the crazy shit, that's why I need to read this case in this Justin shit, because it explains exactly how they charged the Hobbs Act and how just the threatening of violence, you don't have to do violence. If you do violence, it's even more, but I'm just saying. Just the threat or acting the attempt to threaten somebody to take their property or to take it, or it's conspiracy. So you know that's how they word shit. The threat or to or this is how they hit you. If you do any of these. But none of them say nothing that, a couple of them don't say nothing that's physical though. Like even if you're not even physical, bro. So we already know that inside that lick that went inside that dispensary, it went up. People inside, passerbys was in there. Regular people were in there too. It wasn't just his people. It was regular people in there. He said they ran in there and shook down everything in there. So would you think they was being nice? When the last time you seen a movie and niggas was on a lick and they was nice to people? When, bro? Do you think this Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood? No, nigga. Get on the ground. Niggas just throwing you down, nigga, and all that. Nigga, what are you talking about? Physicality. Want to show you that it's real because we don't have to discharge this shit in there. So I'm going to show you aggression right now because you might take it light, son. And you have to, bro, you have to stabilize the area, bro. You have to get in there and get the area stabilized, bro. Listen, nigga. Got a little Johns behind the counter. Somebody in there was a passerby coming to buy something. He got a straps on him in his little handbag, man, purse. You don't know what's going on, son. You got to get in there and get violent real quick, bro. You talking about everybody get on the ground, grab a nigga, pop. You might have smacked somebody with a toast or something when you run up in there, nigga. It's to show the gravity that I'm serious when we coming in here. We coming in here for what we coming in here for. Because you know, nigga, you don't see shit. Niggas being banks, bro. First of all, the money in, you never seen no movie? The money in the bank ain't your money, bro. You ain't staged the robbery, so there's no way that the Fed's going to say that you the one who sent these bank robbers in here to rob this money. Bro, why are you acting funny with the money? Why are you acting funny with the money? If you don't point them niggas to that money and say, nigga, if you don't take this money, get the fuck out of my face, nigga. Why the hell would I be in this bank telling them out, yo, and acting like the Chinese people with the soy sauce and the duck sauce like they don't want to give you two more duck sauce? Or act like the people at McDonald's want to give you one more ketchup? One more little Mac sauce or some shit? Sweet and sour sauce? No, nigga. Take what you want. I don't give a fuck. My name ain't McDonald, nigga. That's not my last name, nigga. My last name ain't BOA, nigga, Bank of America. But that's not my last name, bro. So why the hell would I care? My last name ain't Bang Chok, Bang Choi, homie. I don't work in a Chinese spot. Take the duck sauce you want. Take the soy sauce you want, homie. Don't come back and catch a body on me for no ketchup, soy sauce, sweet and sour. Nobody else money in this bank that ain't even my money because I probably work at this bank, but I probably bank with another bank. And that'd be some bullshit. You die for a bank that you just working at, and you don't even bank with the bank that you dying for. Stop the bullshit. Let's get back to the Big U. It's a lot going on with this Big U. But yeah, we got Wack, we got Big U. It's a lot going on. It's a lot going on. It's a lot. Let's take a listen to some of this Wack. We're going to get back to that. Let's take a listen to a little bit of this Wack.
The reason for holding, right? Let's go over nature of the offense. Okay, let's pay attention to that. Nature of the offense and defendant's role in the alleged...
Listen, they talking about Luce Cannon, right? We're talking about the robbery. We're talking about all that, his role in it. They talking about they seen people talking about they seen Luce Cannon face. Ain't no about people. Dale himself said he saw Luce Cannon. Besides anybody else, they talking about a witness said he seen him. That's crazy though. So we got to get into this shit. This shit sounds scary. But because you know his witnesses and people was there too. But I'm just saying. Dale said that he knew Luce Cannon very well and Sylvester Robinson and every one of the 11 or so Rolling 60 members that popped up and did the thing at his spot before he went to Big U's house. And then he said, this how you rob yourself. And then that's when Wack 100 said, you know why he took the 40 and gave him back the 20? Because he was going to take the 20. And then Luce was like, yeah, that's right. All of that. Niggas is crazy. It's crazy. So I don't understand how they saying that Wack is not involved with it in some way because he's a part of even the no jumper shit. He's a part of that. You know what I mean? The niggas that's victims came up there to see his ass, bro. I done got, you know what I mean? I done got locked up for some shit in the streets, bro. Some regular shit, nigga. You was just dead, nigga. Nigga done locked you up. You was dead, nigga. Your man done put the beats and all that and then booked that nigga and you got back, nigga. You didn't even do shit, bro. You was down the block, nigga. Y'all was walking away after he caught the lick and they booked you too with him. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people like, yo, why Wack can get pulled into that thing? Why Wack can get pulled into that thing? What the hell had happened? And Wack was on sound effect. This is called the Yusufa button. That's called the Yusufa button. So anytime you see Big U, that's the shit you hear in your head, homeboy. Straight. Okay? Nigga 6'5". Nigga do kung fu since he was a kid, a baby, right? And he been 6'5" since he been a baby. So what the fuck? Yusufa sound effect. Yusufa sound effect, nigga. Fuck is you talking about, nigga? Them niggas don't want to see Big U in no building. You dumb or you dumb, nigga? Say what y'all want to say about Big U. You don't want to see that nigga. Did you want me to play the story when they talk about the nigga knocked out 30 Mexicans or 30 Salvadorians or whatever the case may be? He knocked out 30 of them niggas one sitting. Yeah, bro. In a prison riot. Yeah, bro. Let me press my Yusufa button, man. Let me press my Yusufa button, bro. Big U knocked out like 15, 20, 30 people. Straight up. I think it was like 20, 30. But I'm just going to say it was like, I think it was like 20, 30. I think he knocked out 30. He had the record. I think it was like 30 niggas, bro. I'm not even going to hold you, son. In a prison riot, the nigga was knocking people down like bowling pins, bro. You ever seen the part in Planet of the Apes when Caesar was like, no, come. Nigga in the building. This nigga Big U be in the last part of Planet of the Apes when Caesar could talk for real. But the nigga said, no. And grabbed the man's hand and shocked his dumb ass. Dumb nigga. And clipped him. Yes, nigga. That is the part of the movie that Big U's in. He's not in the other part when he walking around with the two white people chilling. No. That's when Big U was probably an infant baby, nigga, when he was walking around with the two white people. Nigga. Besides that, nigga, welcome to LA, nigga. Calm in. That nigga Big U allegedly is scary behind them walls. But yo, that's what I'm saying. That's why I'm like, yo, BRICC Baby and Luce Cannon got to be easy in there. They got to be easy because they were saying that BRICK Baby really only wanted to be around Luce because he really don't have nobody. First of all, you know that Luce Cannon had been talking about Big U this whole time, okay? Big U's the leader of this thing, okay? 9 times out of 10, I'm going to think that the people's going to lean to his side. Yeah, I think so, right? Cool. So that means the people that's with him really don't like Luce Cannon. You got a couple of people that may fuck with him still, whatever. They may know him. But 9 times out of 10, the people are going to be siding with Big U. He's the leader of this thing. Why wouldn't they side with the people that's the leader of their thing? What are we doing here? You know what I mean? We going against the grain, the program of something? What the fuck are we doing here, right? Boom. So when BRICK Baby acts like he's best friends with Luce, even if he ever was cool with Big U before that, he is no longer cool with Big U after that. Do you understand me? He's never been cool with Big U anyway. Big U shook BRICK Baby down. When he found out that BRICK Baby caught a lick, allegedly, he found out from Frederick Blanton Jr., his homeboy, Big U, homeboy. His homeboy came and told him, yo, son, you ain't know BRICK Baby hit a lick? You bugging. Yo, this nigga made that nigga call a plug, and them niggas booked him. Booked him for everything. He said, what? Big U said, what? Yo, son, you know how light bulbs light up white or yellow? No. All of Big U's light bulbs in the head light up blue. But ding! All his shits light up blue, though. On neighborhood cousins, right? So boom, ding, he gets a blue light in his head. Bang. You know what? Yo, son, I'm about to take half of everything he took from them. And not only did he say he's gonna take half of whatever BRICK Baby took from them niggas, he also sent his man, Blandon or whatever, Envy or whatever, to go see about BRICK Baby associate to go see what the hell he got to. Yes, nigga, they sent him for his man, too, because BRICK Baby and his man caught the lick, obviously. Yeah, nigga, his man is associate, obviously, and he probably was on neighborhood crib. He probably was from neighborhood crib, too, nigga, because he sent his ass to tax him. That don't mean that. Allegedly, from the paperwork, Big U, you ain't got to be crit to be taxed, nigga. Your ass to get taxed, period. And he not playing them games. Big U ain't playing them games. So now we got a lot. So let's listen to a little bit of this audio. Salute to everybody. I want everybody dropping a like. I want everybody to hit the poll. Shut up. Y'all doing good in the poll, though. Salute to y'all. Hold on, wait. Salute to y'all, man. Salute to y'all. I appreciate that. I like y'all doing good in the poll. That's what I want. I wish we could get the likes up, too, though. I ain't even been on y'all for the likes. Because I really want the poll because I really want to know what y'all think. Of course, I want likes. But your thoughts matter more than my likes, man. I've been putting a poll over my likes. But y'all get the likes up for me. What the hell going on? Salute. Let's get the likes to like 50 real quick, all right? We got a lot to go. Shout out to, that's why I say get in the chat. Drop 7s in the chat. Y'all believe in God. Drop 7s in the chat. You believe in Jesus. You already know. Drop a 6 in the chat. You believe in the devil so we can see you. So we could be you. All right? Cool. 1988 time. Salute. 80 Molar. Salute. Zilla Tech in the building. Yeet. Brooklyn Dawn. Salute, Brooklyn Dawn. That's the bro. You already know. Retired Troll. James Jones. Check it out. TV. Sexy Slim in the building. You already know the vibes. Let me just make sure I don't miss nobody. Yeah, I got to salute my peoples, man. Salute to all my people. Don't think I'm forgetting y'all. I'll never forget y'all. You know the vibes. But let's get back to this, though. So we're going to listen to this. We're going to get back to some Big U. We got a lot. We got a lot that we got to get to. What's this again we got to get to? Oh, we got to get to that, too. Let me see. All right, cool. So we got 2 Big U's to still break down, and so we just going to get into the Wack 100.
Robberies, right? The 2 active protective orders, that's something else, and something in January 25, that's something else. Now, this
everybody
is
drop a like and hit the poll. Drop a like. Let's run it up. Let's get 100 likes in the chat. Let's get 100 likes in the chat.
That 30 minutes after the robbery, the dude came to Big U house. And then Big U gave him some of the proceedings of the robbery. So, was this really a robbery on Dale, who was being extorted on many other occasions? This situation isolating it to Luce Cannon. We don't have Luce going to collect any money from Dale. That was like Vay doing the majority of that over the years. So in this situation, how do you tie Luce Cannon to an extortion robbery when the individual himself got paid proceedings from the robbery?
Because they stand, right, when you look into the paperwork, right? Like when we went over the paperwork, it says the reason for this robbery, this particular robbery that Luce Cannon is charged with, was extortion. It was because Dale stopped paying that tax. So
Stop
since
right
Dale
there.
stopped,
Let me make sure I'm understanding this some savage shit. So you're saying, this is what you're saying. Dale stopped answering the phone, paying the tax. You talking about the $25,000 a month?
yeah. I think it was $25,000 a month. It was something like that.
You're saying because he stopped answering the phone and stopped paying the tax, that a robbery was put together on his spot. And then you're saying he was called. Okay, if you ain't paying and you ain't answering the phone, why would you answer to come to a nigga house after a robbery if you not part of the robbery?
Well, see, I don't think it was a call to his phone, and y'all can correct me on this if I'm wrong.
So that's where
I think it says that somebody put him on their phone with Big U.
That's where he got put on the phone with one of the robbers at the dispensary, Wack.
Okay, so that made him come to the house, is what you're saying.
I mean,
So
that's
the
what
nigga-
he's saying.
That's what he's saying.
The nigga that ain't been answering the phone, stop paying. Okay, so while the robbery's been happening,
Salute Harold Watkins.
give
I
him
see
the
you with your
phone.
sevens in the chat, man. Salute,
and
salute,
whatever
bro.
said. So you saying that scared him to like, okay, I'm coming. That's what we hearing?
That's the way Dale explaining it.
Okay, yeah, because I missed, because I'm wondering, like, well, if this nigga showed up to the house after the robbery and got some of the proceeds, my next thing was, did he take these proceeds and turn them into the feds to be, you know what I'm saying, stamped as, hey, this is the things that they gave me back for the robbery, or did he take those proceeds and use them for his own person?
Now, see, that's where it get tricky at. Now, when trial get to come in and they start giving the defense they evidence that that the prosecution gonna use and shit, who knows? That might be some of the evidence they have. It might not be. But if it is some of the evidence, that's crazy.
Now, if let's just say the robbery happened, Dale ain't answer the phone, boom. All right, robbery happens. They show up, nigga pass him the phone. Yeah, nigga, not answering the phone. You want some of this back? Pull up to the house. He pulls up to the house. From what they say in the paperwork, Big U says, see, this is what's throwing me. Big U's words in the documents are, now that's how you rob yourself. This is why I'm saying, like, okay, was the nigga involved or was he not involved? He said, now that's how you robbed yourself, and handed Dale some of the proceeds. So let's just say Big U was talking, Dale had no idea what this nigga was talking about. If Dale didn't take the proceeds and check them in to the feds as this is what they gave me back from the robbery, how does that affect the case?
I don't think it affects the case none, to be honest with you.
So if he kept the proceeds and just spent them himself?
Yeah, I don't think it affects the case none, because at the end of the day, he still got robbed because he didn't get everything back. He only got a portion of what was taken from him. You see what I'm saying?
He got a portion of what was taken from him. Listen, man. Salute to everybody that's in the chat with us right now, rocking. Salute to y'all. Everybody be a part of On Go. This is the On Go network, the On Go sector, man. Everybody's on go. We lifting our voices. We being more confident. Look at the times that we living in today around right now. Look at the shit that we talking about with all this conspiracy shit, bro. Listen, bro, we got to be on go together, bro. Straight up. The best that these people can all do is be on go together right now, you know? Nobody say nothing. You know that, right? But everybody is going to be able to get a plea deal. But Big U, you know that. You know that, right? The only best way to even attempt to beat Rico is everybody shut up. Everybody shut up and we all get hit or we all don't get hit. That's the only way to do it. Once one person start cracking, it's done. It's done. Okay, it's done. Straight up, man. And it's a lot, man. We already know the conviction rates, 98 percentiles. You could go to 97.3 and 7, whatever, nigga. 98 percentiles, homie. You're not taking them to the last dance, homie. You're not taking the feds to the prom. You're going to cut out of that dance. I'm telling you, a lot of niggas cut out of that last dance, bro. They do not go to the prom with the feds, homie. No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. Them niggas got you when they got you. Don't act like you dumb. Don't act like you dumb. So it's a lot. Salute to everybody. Listen, I want y'all to hit that poll. Do y'all think Luce is beating this? We had Big U on the last poll. It was Big U. But my next poll, I should do this shit right now. Do y'all think Wack was talking to the feds? I might have to do this poll right now, right, y'all? Say yes or no. I might have to do this shit right now because I need to know how much of y'all think about Wack talking to the fuzz, yo. Was Wack talking to the fuzz or not, bro? Let's keep it gangster with each other. Let's keep it a gangster and a half. Was a nigga talking to the fuzz? That's my next poll. So y'all hit this poll right now.
You got to remember, there was never.
Everybody hit the poll. Let's hear right now. This is a 5-minute poll. Everybody hit the poll. Is Luce beating this or what? Or did the podcast RICO get him caught up? Did everything he say is going to be used against him like they said on the TV show Law and Order? Was it Mariska Hargitay? Tell me what you got to say. Was it Mariska Hargitay?
Prince, any mention of some video footage and the Luce Cannon side?
No mention of video footage, just mention that they came in without masks. And he could identify them.
Oh.
He said 9 individuals came without masks, and the ones he could identify was Robinson and Williams.
He said 9 individuals came without masks, and the ones he could identify was Robinson and Williams.
Damn, it's not starting good for Luce. We already at 100% on Luce. What the hell happened? Ain't nobody think he gonna beat this shit?
We can't get none of his shit up.
I got his shit too. What you need?
We got Robinson's personal shit.
But see, his shit is just a $15,000 bail shit.
There's no profit or nothing on him.
I already checked, no 5K1, no nothing, no downward departure, nothing of that. Not at this point. It's too early. It's just that bail.
Damn. That's crazy. Rakita, send no jumper that money. I sent you, they cash out, right? I'll send it right now. Damn, that's crazy. Yeah, this shit getting crazy right now.
Yeah, it is getting crazy.
So I think the wild card in Luce case, correct me if I'm wrong, Ghost, I believe is Robinson. Because if dude identified Robinson and Luce, and we know Robinson been picked up already.
Right.
Because Robinson is, nigga, he the one go picking up every day. If Robinson collaborates Dale's story, that's a problem. Huh?
So Ghost and Wack, in the paperwork, it says that they corroborated Dale's story with the wiretap conversation between Henley and Robinson, talking about adding Monster to the extortion scheme, basically giving him the kickback. So having that same discussion,
James said everybody going down.
Whatever you bring us, I'll give you a kickback up with Robinson.
Make sure you hit the poll, James.
They got that conversation saying, hey, this happened because Dale told us that he was kicking up as well. So the Luce Cannon interview corroborated the Dale story, and then the Dale story got corroborated with the Henley and
that's
Robinson
another thing.
Corroboration, yep.
That poll supposed to have like 40 people in it already. Everybody supposed to just slap that poll. Bop, bop, bop. Backhand the poll like this. Bop. Bop. You feel me? Don't let me, yo, listen, sir, I'm about to load up the sound in my Roadcaster. Don't let me pull a Black Sam on my niggas in the chat, bro. On my ladies and my niggas in the chat. Yo, listen, yo, go get it cracking on the like button in the poll and come back, cuz. Yo, on Neighborhood Crit, cuz. Go get it cracking on the like button and on the poll and come back, cuz. Cause that shit was one of the wildest quotes I ever heard when a nigga said, go get it cracking and come back. I was like, damn, son. Even if you was a blood, you was like, That shit was like a real one when the niggas tell you, go get it crack. And the nigga was a neutral nigga and a non-affiliate that told you that. A non-affiliate nigga said, nigga, how a non-affiliate person is going to tell a gang member that you got to go get it cracking? A gang member supposed to tell a gang member, go get it cracking. The gang member tells the neutral or the non-affiliate guy, you go get it cracking. How does the non-affiliate guy tells the Crip guy, quotations, you go get it cracking and come back? That shit was one of the all-time line of this year or whatever year it came out. It's this year, right? This year. One of the all-time lines. Straight cheese. So y'all don't let me go get it cracking and come back. Get it cracking on the like button and come back, homie. On my neighborhood cousins. Go get it cracking and come back, nigga, on cousins.
Did
everybody subscribe to the channel? Everybody drop a like and hit the poll, y'all. I be doing my comedy, y'all. This shit stressful. You gotta laugh sometimes. What the fuck? You wanna watch this shit mad stiff like this? Son, the niggas that's watching this shit mad stiff, yo, son, this is, These niggas, they never been through no Ricos. They ain't even been through no real street shit or nothing, bro. This shit is stressful stuff, you know that? This shit is PTSD, nigga. What the fuck are you talking about, nigga? I got niggas that's doing 70s and 40 years right now. Do you understand that? This shit is PTSD, bro. Snitches and rats. Nigga, you never been ratted on? Bro, the shit is, bro, I don't even like the animal rat. I done been ratted on. I don't even like the animal rats. And God said love all his creatures, homie. And me and God got to work on that. Please, God, don't send me for no damn rat. Human one or the animal. I don't like them. But I'm just trying to show you. I ain't gonna lie to you. Stevie Wonder could see it. I ain't gonna lie to you, homie. On Bloods and Crips. I ain't gonna lie to you. On neighborhood cousins.
Well, I think Prince pointed this out the other day. I think the way it's worded in the paperwork
niggas want to be too serious, bro.
Is if Luce Cannon basically
we gonna laugh too,
corroborated it after he did the No Jumper interview.
And we're getting that from the paperwork that says later on this story was corroborated, this robbery was corroborated by Williams on a podcast. It says later on this was corroborated, which means to us that he told that story already, and then they hear that story corroborated, and then, oh, we also have another corroborated piece of evidence, the phone call between Haley and Robertson talking about Dale getting paid off of some of the dispensaries that he brings to them to get robbed.
Facts.
So he's a part of the enterprise by being added to at that phone conversation at his house.
Well, no. I think he offered him that. He said,
right.
He told Dale, we'll give you $10,000 for every other dispensary you bring to us. Now, see, this was tricky about that. Are they playing with the word and saying this robbery happened because of the $25,000 stop being paid? Or are they saying Dale collaborated with Big U as another option of payment to rob the dispensary that he's probably a partner in, and he's not gonna feel it because everything in there he ain't responsible for when it comes down to the financial side.
It's
get what I'm saying? Even with that,
I see where you're going.
Yeah, even with that, it still could be because they're gonna say he did it out of fear.
You're right. So it's the latter, but they're using a little bit of the former to argue it all, right? They're saying that the whole robbery happened because the discussion happened on the phone between Healy and Robertson talking about kicking up. So when Dale talks about the robbery happened, and then at the house we talked about kicking up, they're saying because kicking up matches kicking up, the whole robbery happened. So anything Dale says about the robbery is true, is corroborated. That's what they're saying.
Gotcha.
Right? It's just a kicking up conversation. That's the point. It's nothing else about the robbery that anybody else corroborates, though.
New poll in the chat, is BRICC snitching? I want to know, is BRICC snitching? Y'all, let me press pause on my shit, blood. On Pyro. We gonna get down in this motherfucker. We gonna have to get down. Put my motherfucking Bammer on, blood. We gonna have to get down. Listen, I said, is BRICC snitching, nigga? On Bloods and Neighborhood Crips at the same time, on both of them shits. Is he snitching? All I'm gonna say is this, cause I don't put snitching on people, cause I don't know. But listen, I know the nigga got a mop case that we still ain't see yet. Nigga got a whole mop case. You know what a mop is? That shit is a mop, nigga. Nigga got a mop case. First of all, this nigga right here, yo, you ever seen the Matrix movie when Neo went down in the basement with Morpheus and then the shit went like this? And mad weapons just came running by at Neo and Morpheus? Nigga, BRICC Baby got charged with weapons like that. Every other day he getting bagged with a strap, son. I'm like, what happened? Yo, the nigga was in No Jumper, got booked with the strap. Right after he was on No Jumper with the strap on him, he leaning back like this, got the strap on him. They book him the next day. Boom. One instance, they come to book him. He throw a bag of straps out the window, a bag of magnetos out the window, bro. I'm like, did he drop it on the bushes or did he drop that on some concrete? He wildin'. Then he was doing mad shit like that. But this is my question to everybody that's in the chat. I want y'all all to hit the poll. I want to know what you're thinking about this BRICC thing. If you say no, say no. Say yes, say yes. This is a 5-minute poll. Hit it. Listen. I'm a person that finds a lot of paperwork. If you go on my channel, you see I do full paperwork reads. I be showing you parts of cases that you probably never seen, right? Because I be literally like going into a case. But I can't find BRICC Baby's paperwork and stuff like that. When it comes to like his cases with the weapons charge and all that stuff, that really, besides this, the feds talking about this stuff, like you really can't see stuff like that because it's sealed up. Signed and sealed with a kiss. The shit signed and sealed. Who's saying that? Luther? RP Luther. I don't know who's saying that. But yo, it was signed. I think Hallmark commercial said that shit, right? Somebody said that shit, but it was true. The shit signed and sealed. You know what I'm saying? The shit signed and sealed. So I'm saying to find BRICC Baby paperwork, I've been saying this for the last 4 days. You got to be the greatest Where's Waldo player if you want to find a nigga paperwork, bro. You was good at playing Where's Waldo, and you found that nigga every time, nigga. Remember we got Waldo in space? Nigga, you found that nigga among the stars, Waldo. So you was a good Waldo player if you found that nigga shit, okay? Or you of a certain age group, maybe like around my age, maybe I'm going to show my age right now. Where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? Carmen Sandiego! Carmen Sandiego, peoples. You need Carmen Santiago, peoples, nigga, to find and locate BRICC Baby paperwork. This ain't no cat, bro. This ain't no rap. So if y'all can find BRICC Baby paperwork and you know how to find Waldo, let me know. Let me know. Because I can't find it. That shit like Bermuda Triangle trying to find this nigga shit. This shit like Bermuda Triangle trying to find this nigga paperwork on Bloods and Crips.
Thing Robinson said, because he's the only other person that quote unquote didn't have a mask that was there that committed the robbery according to the witness who was there. So without no video, then who can say that they committed that robbery? Who was there?
Well,
He
I
named two
think
people.
this is why I think Robinson is a wild card. Because if you got Dale who's saying what he's saying, and then he's saying, well, it was 9 people, I can identify 2. And he identifies Williams and Robinson. They snatched Robinson because he's all through there with the murder, remember? I believe he's the one that told them they got the call and left LA going to Vegas.
Mm-hmm.
Because he's the only one could identify that. Big U ain't gonna tell him that. Only motherfucker could tell him when they left is motherfucking Robinson. And then the security could tell him when they pulled up. That's when the security pulled the gun because he didn't expect anybody. And if they questioned him, remember they took his DNA too. That's in the paperwork. They took his DNA to see if his DNA was on Rayshawn Williams' body. That's in there too. His came back negative.
Right.
So I'm pretty damn sure they said we got you on 20, 30, 40 counts of extortion, aiding in the bed and this, that. We don't know if you were involved in the murder, but we know you drove him. We got reason, but did you know he was going out there to do that? You know the question they coming at him with, right?
Right.
So you know they asked him, were you at this robbery? He identified you and him. Was this person with you? That's the wild card.
You ready for the other wild card? What's his bail amount?
Whose?
Sylvester Robinson, Vay. Looking at it right now.
I don't know. I just know. I know he had bail with stipulations. What was it?
15,000.
Oh shit.
Like 15,000 was the total, or 150,000 with 10%?
What I say, Ghost?
God damn.
So did he have to give up the whole 15, or he had to give a percentage of that?
10% of 15,000 is what, 1,500?
God damn.
It's just, yo, custody status Defendant is not in custody. Date and time of arrest on complaint, 3/19/25 at 6 a.m. Posted bond at complaint level on 3/19/25. Any amount of $15,000.
Be sure to keep that notification bell turned on. I will deliver the content 24/7 around the clock. You already know. Man,
Luce Cannon, 600, and this internet stuff. All of y'all filed. Wack said 100 times he was gonna take my contracts. He working with the FBI.
I will say, some of what you may have done may have helped with the timing, right? I think you.
What's that?
I think you tipping off Big U. I think that definitely.
I did what?
I think that they think Big U is about to be on the run. Honestly, why would he be on the run? Wack is on everywhere. Yo, they're coming. End of the month.
Everybody know Big U and Nipsey had an argument, homie. Everybody know Big U was shaking Nipsey Hussle down, making him pay protection fee, sorta. Nipsey Hussle got smart and say, I don't wanna pay you $20,000 a month no more, and Nipsey Hussle come up dead. He lost his protection, and the hood killed him. We all know this, homie.
As we all know, Big U is currently behind bars, but his incarceration doesn't necessarily mean the streets are any safer. Among many serious accusations leveled against him is murder, allegedly of Nipsey Hussle, and another name that's come up in his indictment is Rayshawn Williams, his own artist whom he allegedly killed after the man disrespected him. If Big U is capable of that, it raises the question, what could he do to the people who's been exposing him or speaking out, the very actions that may have contributed to his imprisonment? There's also the matter of federal wiretaps. In one intercepted call from 2023, Big U is reportedly heard saying, "Can't no dude beef with me, cause if he do, I'ma kill him, period. I'm going to murder him." That chilling statement only reinforces the allegations surrounding Nipsey and Rayshawn's death. Now, if you're wondering how he could possibly carry out such acts from behind bars, it's worth remembering, back in 1991, Big U and his father were arrested in a drug sting, and Big U ended up with a 23-year sentence. Yet even while incarcerated, he was reportedly still running the drug trade within the prison system, something he himself admitted in an interview on The Breakfast Club.
I basically took over the whole little drug trade on the yard, because I had money.
Today, Big U remains the top boss of the Rollin' 60s, meaning he likely still holds the power and reach to make things happen on the outside, including eliminating threats. So, who's allegedly on Big U's radar right now? First up is Black Sam. Black Sam is Nipsey's brother, and if there's one thing he's been doing, it's speaking up against Big U and his crew. We all know Eric Holder was convicted for Nipsey's murder, but the streets, and especially Black Sam, know that the hit came from someone higher up. One thing Black Sam said during an interview with Big Boy TV was how there was big politics involved with certain people.
But there was a lot of big politics getting into it with certain people.
RP Nip. Sam on the screen, RP Nip. My man Sam on the screen, homie. On Cousins. My man Sam is on the screen. You know when my man Sam on the screen, what y'all got to do. Get it cracking on the like button right now. Come back, y'all. Get it cracking on the poll right now, man. I want to know, is Big U beating this Rico? Get it cracking on the like button. Get cracking on the poll to come back, y'all. Sit. After Sam said this shit is one of the most classic lines that shit need to be in a movie, nigga. They need to put that shit in Die Hard 5. Listen. Get it cracking on the like button to come back, nigga. We about to put that shit in Die Hard 19, nigga. Straight. That shit gonna be in a movie, nigga. Cause that was an all-time line, nigga. That shit like, this is Sparta. That's one of them lines like, this is Sparta, nigga. Nigga said, yo, get it cracking on like, and come back, bro. A non-affiliate tells a Crip that you need to go get it cracking and come back. Do you understand what I'm saying to you, man? On the hood. See my bro in there, he said on 60s, nigga. On 60s. So I'm trying to show you. When we see 6. You know what I'm saying? On 60s, nigga. Back.
He even mentioned Nipsey and brought DJ Khaled to the hood, which turned into a major issue. Nipsey had linked up with DJ Khaled and John Legend for the song Higher and planned to shoot the music video in the 60s. But as the story goes, as soon as Big U heard about it, things took a turn. Allegedly, he sent a gang of Rollin' 60s members to press Nipsey about it, but Nipsey, being who he was, stood his ground.
Nigga Nips was mad swagged out. Look how that nigga was killing the blue suedes on him, the little velvet, the little silk shit. Nigga had the silks. Nah. Yo, RP my nigga neighborhood Nip, bro. Every time I think about Nip, bro. shit is crazy, bro. Every time I think about Nip, son. For real, son. You don't even know, son. You don't even know, bro. Straight, bro. That's why I don't want it to be. I don't want it to come out to be they talking about that Big U had anything to do with that, bro. I don't want to even believe that, bro. Like, really, I don't want to believe that, bro. Seriously, I don't, bro. You know what I mean? If it's some sporadic shit that happened between Eric Holder and him and whatever, you know, we still trying to wish we could take that back, that from happening, bro. But I don't want to see no layers to that. But we understand that Luce Cannon has been running around saying mad shit for mad months and mad year now. Saying like, yo, listen to me. The big homie got the call. If I'm going to do some makes sense though. If you're a gangman, you understand this. If I'm going to do some and you about to go do something to Nipsey of all people. This is Nipsey, nigga. This ain't no regular nigga in the set. This is Nip, nigga. Fuck is you talking about? Multi-million-dollar set. He got the blue shit. We all in green. That's how much we blued up. He got us in green. We eat money. Why would you be clipping him? Are you dumb? You dumb, nigga. You can find many more. I know they say you ain't a 60 till you clip a 60, but you can find many more 60 to go clip than Nip. What you dumb, nigga. He's the back. You dumb, What are we doing here? What are we doing here? Makes no sense. You pushing the gang backwards when Nipsey goes. What are you talking about? Nipsey helped put the gang on a map. What you talking about? Nipsey didn't think he was the band and the whole gang was him. Don't tell me Nipsey thought that, nigga. Nipsey didn't think that. I know Nipsey didn't think that. I know Nipsey didn't think that, bro. I know he didn't, bro. Nipsey just seemed like a humble dude, bro. Nigga seem humble, bro. He in his shit, too. Don't get it twisted. He's street, nigga. Nigga seem like a humble nigga, man. Straight, bro. Straight, son. Nipsey damn sure ain't seem like no hater. Damn sure ain't seem like no hater, homie. Straight. I know a lot of niggas. You see a nigga say, nigga look like a hater. Do Nipsey look like a hater? No, exactly. Nipsey's Crip Jesus, nigga. What the fuck is you talking about? Crip Jesus, nigga. Everybody love him, nigga. No matter if you Crip blood, no matter if you nigga. They still love Nip, nigga. Straight. So RP to Nip, man. See, I didn't went off on a tangent about Nip. I'm telling you, son, I think about Nip all the time, bro. RP Nip, bro. For real. Yo, get it cracking on the like button and come back, bro. Get it cracking on the poll and come back, bro. All right. RP Nip, man, for real, yo. Shit sad, bro.
You know, Hussle had DJ Khaled in the hood, and Hussle frontline that, and you know, we felt like certain people didn't like that.
Black Sam didn't mention Big U by name, but everyone knew exactly who he was talking about. Big U always had a problem with artists coming into the hood without checking in, and Nipsey wasn't
New
trying
poll,
to
I'm
play
about to
that
do it
game.
right now.
Nipsey always had a bigger vision. He wanted to unite the community, bring Bloods and Crips together, and work towards something bigger than gang politics. That's why he worked with YG, an active Blood, to show that unity was possible. But that went against Big U's vision, and it made Nipsey a target.
YG can come to our hood. He's a Blood. He's from Pyro. He can come to the 60s. I can go over there. I've been over there with my jewelry on it. My being myself, and they, you know, they respect it. They love it. I was unheard of. You couldn't do that. You know, so it's different right now. Not to say it's like a gang treaty, a peace treaty. It's not that, but they know we pushing for the city. Right. So, you know, the streets behind it, and they respect it.
Black Sam has always been the type to stand firm against Big U, especially when it comes to defending his brother. One major example was when Nipsey dropped You Don't Got a Clue, a track that many believe was a direct diss at Big U.
Salute, salute, salute. Poll in the chat. Do you think Big U had something to do with Nip passing, bro? Real shit. And I'm not even moving. I'm not even pressing a button. I want everybody that's here with me right now to hit that poll, son. I don't shake ass for dollars, nigga. And last time I checked, none of you gave me any money. And I don't ask nobody for money online. So what the fuck, nigga? I don't move to your beat. I don't move to your beat. I don't. This shit already on a couple of thousand views already. You know this, right? Whether you want to like it or not, you know that, right? So I'm not doing it. I'm not shaking ass up here. This ain't fucking Tootsies up here, nigga. No, I'm here to give you a message, homeboy, homegirl. The fuck? Thank God that I'm alive to be here to tell you a message. I ain't got to get into my streets. Trust me. I got to get into it. And free as well. Thank God I'm alive and free. A lot of you ain't like me. Know that. Know that. On Jesus sandals, nigga, you not like me. Jesus. Anyway. Listen, though, I need everybody to get it cracking on that poll. Because we talking about Nip right now, my poll. Give a fuck. I'll stop the whole show, nigga. Give a fuck. Y'all can run to the YouTube street. Don't Kia, don't Kia. Because you niggas want to forget about Nips anyway, nigga. But you want niggas to remember your people that passed away and shit. Nah, nigga, we remembering your people and we remembering Nips. What happened?
Shooter block, cooker.
We cooking up, nigga. Hell wrong with y'all? It's Big U shit, man. I got to get off this Nip, man. This Nip shit just be putting my mind. You see how this shit just changed my mind, bro? Look how this shit got me aggressive. I'm in my Big Yusufa bag, nigga. Man, press the Yusufa button. The blue button is Yusufa button. That is called the Yusufa button. Because when Big U's behind the wall, allegedly, they only could call him Big Yusufa. They don't call him Draws, Hannibal, Tiny Draw, Big Draws, Joe Draws. No, they don't call him Draws. They don't call him Draws, nigga. They call that nigga Big Yusufa, allegedly. It's crazy. But yeah, man, this is a lot, man. This whole situation is a lot, man. This whole situation. Damn, I got a couple of videos to do too. You know, I damn sure do. Let me see if I get a little bit more of this on the screen.
Your
Let's get a little bit
thoughts
more of this.
on whether or not this could be a possibility for
Real
him,
legal.
especially given
Not
that,
that
you know, he
AI
had previously
shit.
served
Ain't with that AI
time for a completely different, separate matter. But in terms of
Real
just
legal shit, bro.
the punishment that he's facing, it is a lot of time. But what are your thoughts on it?
Yeah. Federal charges and convictions come with heavy penalties. That's why the weight of the federal government, when it's leaning on you as a criminal defendant, or if you're the criminal defense attorney, is punishing. Because especially for people who have prior convictions, you have the risk of being declared a career criminal, which in and of itself invokes a mandatory minimum of decades of time. And that's how the federal system works. It's a point system as it relates for how a punishment could be meted out. So when he has all these different variety of crimes, you add that to his prior convictions, and you're looking at a staggering amount of time as it relates to prison exposure. And that's why many people plead, because you're up against a very difficult decision. Do I risk what might be hundreds of years in prison, or do I take 10, 15, 20 years, which is still an amazing amount of time, but you still have an opportunity to come home and restart your life, versus 300 years, which is essentially a death sentence.
Yeah, and that's why I'm kind of surprised that given this overwhelming amount of evidence, it seems like from federal prosecutors and from authorities, that I was a little surprised that Big U pleaded not guilty. Now, again, he maintains his innocence in all of this, but as in terms of him not going through with the plea in this case, now
everybody
going to
drop
trial,
a like.
What's your reaction? What do you think it could look like?
Well, you know, he's going to have amount of time to review the federal government's evidence against him and try to challenge it, and then mount his own defense. At some point in time, as you mentioned, he will have to make the decision. Am I going to try to make a deal or accept an offer, or will I have to go to trial? Those are going to be heavy concerns and considerations for him to think through, because as we discussed, he's looking at an inordinate amount of time, and the federal government will give you that time. There's no question. So this will be a very difficult decision. And I think primarily it'll weigh upon the witnesses coming to court and cooperating. But that's actually a very common tactic of the federal government, is when you're facing a federal prosecution, oftentimes they already have the witnesses against you in the bag, so to speak.
You never know what's
and
ahead.
they're cooperating, and they have sentences, and they have statements and interviews and recorded evidence. So oftentimes when you see a federal indictment, the federal government has already done the research. They've already done their homework. But that doesn't mean people do not beat these charges. That certainly can happen. So it's to be determined, as they say.
And as far as the murder allegation, he's accused of murdering a rapper that was signed to his label. And the feds pretty much allege that he did this because this rapper, who we now know to be Rashawn Williams, recorded a diss track about Big U. Now, it's unclear whether or not Big U actually heard these lyrics prior to the shooting.
This is what's crazy about the whole situation. He's not really charged with this thing. This thing is just on the paperwork. It's just there. You know what I mean? This is how they play with you sometimes. They just put shit that they're not charging you. That don't mean they can't just charge you with some shit. But they just got it there. So he's not currently charged with this thing. So it just goes to show you the scope of how they're dealing with Big U and how they're dealing with this case right here, bro. It just shows you the scope of how they're dealing with this case. It's a lot going on. Salute to everybody that's now pulling up. You already know. Everybody hit subscribe. This is On Go, the Go Network. You already know we all on go around here, man. We just do what we want to do here. I just be flipping, talking about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things on one fucking topic. I'll be flipping all around. I'm bipolar than a motherfucking nigga on God. But listen, though. You already know I need for everybody to make sure that they hitting the poll, man. If you got love for Nipsey and you ain't hit the poll, you a bitch-ass nigga or a bitch-ass bitch, nigga. Point blank. Get it cracking on the button or fuck off, nigga. On my mama. Give a fuck, nigga. You want to see my face when I told y'all that shit, too? My mother. Fuck is wrong with y'all niggas? You ain't got love for Nip? If you ain't got love for Nip, it's fuck you, nigga. Straight cheese. I don't give a fuck who you are. Straight. If you don't have love for Nip, it's go get it cracking to come back, pussy. Jesus. Give a fuck, nigga. God, green earth, nigga. Know that. On Jesus. Fuck wrong, niggas. Anyway, got time for the dumb shit, man. Y'all niggas acting like y'all ain't got love for Nip, nigga. Y'all gonna turn me up, nigga. Don't turn me up. Show love to Nip, nigga. Unless, you know what? Let me not say nothing, because I'm gonna turn up on y'all niggas' ass. Anyway, Hundos, nigga. We going into Hundos, nigga, off my new album, nigga. Fuck wrong with niggas.
Shoot a block.
Ooda. Yeah. All my niggas. Cook up. Drop likes in the building, man. When I see the poll going up, then we get back to it. This is an intermission. Hundos.
I just blew some money on your bitch. I just blew some money on your bitch. I just dropped a bag and put some tags on her. I just swiped the card and put some swag on her. I just blew some money. I just blew some money. Had to sugarcoat his honey, I just blew some money.
I just blew some money. Had to sugarcoat his honey.
She in school, but she stripped lately. Switch spots, cause she the shit lately. Said she fucking with ball players, cause them rap niggas don't.
This a Robbery song.
You ain't heard about
this a Hobbs Act, nigga.
You don't know I'm the shit, baby.
This song is a Hobbs Act, nigga.
And jump all on this dick, baby. Scheming on me, but I'm scheming on her nigga. Whole damn time while she creeping with me, I was creeping on her nigga.
Got him.
Said he got on her last nerves. Fuck me, gave me all his passwords. Asked Shorty with a safe at. She said the same place to rave at. Shorty only love bad boys, and that's the same shit got Mace Jack. Now Shorty in my ear sounding just like Puff, like ain't no biggie where you fake that. More money, more problems, I can take that. Nigga thought he really knew it, but the nigga really didn't, cause Shorty lined him up for a straight jack. I just blew some money on your bitch.
All it took to book a nigga. Look, spend some money on your bitch. Look, I just dropped a bag and put some tags on her. Let's go. I just dropped a card and put some swag. I swept the card and put some swag on your bitch. Money. I just blew some money. Had to sugarcoat your honey, nigga.
I just blew some money.
Think you swaggin'? Think you pimpin'? When these bitches gon' set your dumb ass up. Hell yeah, I blew some money. I could tell she was used to money. It was just a couple years ago.
She was getting that booster money. Now she rolling with the scammers. Ain't much you won't do for money.
Her boyfriend was a ball player. I think he was getting that Houston money.
Shorty said that he fucked up.
You can say that I locked up. She's so hurt that she talking shit about to get her nigga all stuck up.
Shorty tryna line me and I'm tryna line him.
Shit go wrong.
Nigga, I'ma line them.
Ain't nothing in the crib, nigga. They gon' find him. Man down.
She was scheming on me, but I was scheming on nigga. Following her, trying to catch to a nigga. I ain't gotta be a minute, but X on a nigga.
Nigga, my album is multi-platinum. Already before I dropped it.
More money, more problems, I can take that.
Tory Lanez is on it, man. Niggas is on it. No cap to you. Ooda. I just dropped some money on your bitch, nigga. I don't care if y'all like me or not. I bet you the world like me. On my mother's soul.
I just dropped a bag and put some tags.
Fuck you think God brought me back from the dead for? For you fuck niggas?
Put some swag on her.
I just blew some money, nigga.
I just blew
some money. Yeah. That's why they call me to write that shit. That's why the labels call me in to write this music, nigga. Fuck you think I am, you? Get me twisted, nigga. Be happy I'm here talking about cases and shit. I ain't gotta talk about shit, nigga. Go turn up and cook up. Shit, the whole gang on go. You know, all my bitches on go. Shit, you know, Uda on go, nigga. You better get your fucking minds right fucking with me, nigga. Get your mind right. I'm not a YouTuber, nigga. I'm a fucking entertainer, nigga. Been doing this shit my whole life, nigga. I know some of the greatest people that you fucking used to love and you loved. Your idols. I've met them. I sat in the room with them. I helped them to create.
Kill my nigga. Been a couple months since you been gone. Can't believe that it's real, my nigga. It's like a nigga been numb. Real talk, I can't feel my nigga.
We gon' going here, nigga. We going to the hits, nigga. Fuck wrong with niggas, man.
Yeah.
Shit, nigga. This me featuring Mano. Shout out to Mano. You already know the vibes.
Shoot a block.
This record I will be dropping this summer. This summer, this record will be dropping. This is me and Mano. I'm singing on this record. He rapping. Listen, I do everything. That's why they call me to write the hits. That's me, nigga. Mommy.
Stranger in my house like to me, I wonder
how I'm sounding.
Nothing like laying down with a motherfucker that love.
These niggas do music, nigga, I do this.
See you, I see deception on her eyes. She with me and my guy.
When we play the Tory shit.
How could I fall in love with her when my homie used to fall with her? Shit, I met her in the club. She was looking for some love. I had a bottle, blew a dub with her. Acting freaky off the throne shots. Man, imagine when the bub hit her. If she really got a man, then he gotta understand.
Oh, that nigga better come get her. Trust no hoes. Can you turn a hoe into a housewife? That's a no. Thought she was about you, she was really about her though. I've been writing music for your favorite artist since I was 12 years old. I'm not you niggas.
Yeah, tell these niggas what these hoes do. Usually got a friend that's a hoe too. Spot him at the club, that's the whole crew. Couple rappers running through the whole crew. Told me meet her at the hotel. Said she got a man, but I won't tell. That's another nigga PM, but she got ball players in her DMs. Brought a friend with her in the same room. Fucked them both, then I woke up in the shade room. Whole Snapchatting while niggas sleep. Said she want a rich boy, cause her nigga cheap. Told me she got friends off the shooter block. She fuck different niggas, dealers coming through a block. Can't love her, can't judge her though. I'm just saying real niggas can't trust a hoe.
Can I turn a hoe into a housewife? That's a no. The remix to this was with Chris Brown. Remix to this, Chris Brown. Look how I do this, nigga. I write, I rap, I do all of this shit. I write country. I play a country record on my album right now, nigga. Okay, the other day I was writing a record for an Atlantic artist. She's a new country singer coming from Tennessee, nigga. Don't play with me, nigga. I'm a pen. A fucking pen, nigga. That's what I do, nigga. I don't have to be humble when it comes to that shit. I taught myself how to do this shit for real, nigga. And I was still wasting my life in the streets, nigga, selling cocaine and doing that, homeboy. Fuck you telling me I'm lying? Go do the background check, nigga. The fuck is you talking about, nigga? Get your mind right. And I never ratted on nobody and lived my life right. Fuck you talking about. And I still could go to my hood or any of the hoods I've ever been in my life. Fuck with me, nigga. I'm a problem waiting to happen, nigga. Waiting to happen on Jesus sandals, nigga. Fuck you talking about?
I said, everybody two-stepping like this.
Trust no hoe, nigga, let's get rich. I said, everybody two-stepping like this.
Trust no hoe, nigga, let's get rich. Okay, everybody two-stepping like this. Trust no hoe, nigga, let's get rich.
Everybody two-stepping like this. Nigga, get your money up.
Can't trust no.
Talking about, nigga. I was meant to do this shit, nigga. Wasted my whole life, threw away my life. I died 10 times already, fuck niggas. Fuck is you talking about? God saved my life for me to come back to do this shit, nigga. So I'm doing this shit on Jesus and blood, on Crips, on everything, nigga. On everybody I ever knew. Straight, nigga. The remix to this, nigga. I'm rapping. You say I put Mano on this to rap? I put Mano to rap on this. I sang on this. I got options. I could lease to buy, nigga. I got options, nigga. I can rap, sing, do all types of shit. I put Mano rapping on this. I'm singing. Okay, remix to this, nigga, is Chris Brown singing, and I'm rapping, and he rapping. You get what the fuck I just told you? Chris Brown singing this remix. I'm rapping. Then Chris come in rapping too. Then come in singing again. Do you understand what the fuck's going on? Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Wake the hell up. This ain't YouTube, nigga. Not on my channel. This ain't YouTube. This is reality TV, home skillets and home skilleters. That's to the ladies. This is reality TV, nigga. I don't be on this shit faking to you and acting like something to you, nigga. The fuck? If I want to make jokes, I'm going to make jokes. Let me be, nigga. You know what the fuck it is in my mind? You know what the thoughts my mind think of every fucking day, nigga? Call me mom, nigga, because murder's always on my mind. My best friend calls me mom. Because murder's on my mind all the time, nigga. Say, yo, mom, what up, son? He calls me mom, nigga. The shit's always on my mind, nigga. Understand that if you're looking at me, nigga. Understand that that's the demons I'm dealing with. Fuck niggas and fuck nigga to us. It's to the ladies. Nigga, anybody could be a fuck nigga. Lady could be a fuck nigga too. Could fuck. Straight up. So let us build with our people. And let us be nice. You know what I mean? And let me go back to my humble pie and how I'm usually like. I'm really not humble in real life. You know what I'm saying? But I like to be humble. And just take my time and build with my people. Okay? That's what I'm here doing. I don't have to be here doing nothing. I have to talk. I'm not a reactor. I have to react. I got songs with dope people. I have movies that I act on. I have shit that I've done with big people that you like them and you love these people. Imagine I just bring some of these people to talk with me on the channel, bro. I don't have to do this, all this, me talk with y'all and act like I need y'all to like me shit. That shit is weird. I don't need nobody like me. It's all right. Some people always like me my whole life, my nigga. I'm not being cocky or confident with that, bro. Like real shit, nigga. Either people dislike me, hate me, because they're haters, or they love me because I'm a cool nigga. It's not that serious, bro. And I'm showing love to everybody like I do on my channel, bro. You don't give me nothing. I don't ask y'all for money or nothing, bro. Every day I help somebody off my channel, help y'all with your channels, SEO, all kinds of things. Every single day I help somebody to monetize. That's my goal here, is to help 100,000 people to monetize their channels. You know that, right? That's what I'm doing with the channel. Do you know that, right? Okay, I have a whole fucking baby I need to go. What are you talking about, bro? You know this is what I'm doing with this. This ain't for no get-rich scheme, you know, this channel that I'm doing here. This ain't a get-rich scheme. I never asked you for nothing, never cursed you out, never came up with no plan for to spend your money, talking about I'm doing a fundraiser, get your money, give it out to some people. I never did it, bro. I've been online for 7 years, nigga. I never did it. I got 11 monetized YouTube channels. I never did it. You probably seen me on one of them, on another one of them, say, oh shit, Betty, I did see this motherfucker before, son. But you're just seeing me in this body right now, so you just see me like this right now. But when you think back a little bit, you say, wait a minute, this nigga was doing some other shit too on YouTube, son. Word, I did see this nigga before. Exactly, I've been on YouTube for a long time. And I got more thousands of subscribers than this, so niggas be looking at me like I'm the little nigga. I be looking at niggas like, no, nigga, you niggas is little niggas. I bring out my next channel, nigga, you shut the fuck up. Nigga, you shut the fuck up, nigga. I don't know what you talking about. And it's just nothing but bitches on it. Me and bitches. Me and bad bitches. That's it, nigga. 80,000 bad bitches, nigga. You dumb or you dumb, nigga. Shut up, nigga. Don't let me go over there. 80,000 bad bitches, yes, on one channel. Yeah, nigga. You dumb on YouTube, nigga. Yeah, you seen it? You ain't seen it yet? All right, cool. Don't worry about it, nigga. I'm on it. It's my channel, nigga. Fuck, is you dumb or you dumb? So when I'm here, I'm building. Make sure you helping me to build, man. Make sure you helping me to build, because I say, everybody hit my DM if y'all need my help, man. And I'm helping every one of my brothers and my sister that I can fucking help. And only God can give me enough time to help every single one of you, I will. And it don't cost no money for me to do that shit. That's why this ain't a YouTube channel. Over here, you can actually get something back from the motherfucker that's sitting on the platform. You can actually get some help too, since you helping him to grow every day by dropping likes and sharing and shit and just commenting. That's it. You ain't got to spend your fucking dollars. It ain't even that serious, bro. But if you do drop $1, salute. But they ain't pressing you for that. I ain't pressing you for that. I ain't that type of friend in real life that's going to be around my friends for money. I ain't that friend, bro. You can have everything in the world. I wouldn't ask you for $1, bro. Straight up, nigga. I wouldn't even ask you for one. Wouldn't even. That's the person I am. On God. On Jesus. On my mother. On my grandmothers. On my kids. On everybody I love, nigga. I'm not lying to you, bro. I'm not. On my soul. On everybody I've ever met in my life, bro. Everybody. Okay? When a nigga tell you that, nigga not lying to you, bro. Trust me, son. On God, son. I'm not lying to you, man. Believe in me, because I'm going to believe in y'all and I'm going to help you. This ain't no campaign. I'm not running for president, man. I'm not running for president. I'm just telling you the honest to God truth. I don't have to sell you nothing. My video views are doing views already, man. Did you see it? I know a lot about SEO and all those things too. That helps it. And I can tell you what I know so that you can do the same thing. Because I'm not a selfish, stingy bastard. And you shining and winning don't affect me winning. It's an ocean. Just because I'm over here making my ripples and you're over there, what's the difference? It's no difference. We have to stop that shit we thought in the hood, that you got the joint, you can't tell me where it's at. We have to keep things for ourselves. We don't have to think like that no more. We don't have to think that way no more. We have to come together and build real quick and get to a bag, and all of us can get to a bag real quick. God has lifted this channel up. In a couple of months, I got these 5,000 subscribers. You see, you know, It's been about 3 months, 2 months, man. That's it. This whole channel, that's it. Go back and see when it was created. End of December or November or some shit. But I started doing it like end of November. I was posting one little video. But then I started really doing this in January. I started uploading for real like in January on the channel. So just 3 months. That's all due to God. That's all due to y'all. And the least I could do is help y'all to lift up the way y'all helped me to lift up. And I told God that's what I'm going to do with the channel anyway when he's going to do it. So now that he's doing it, I'm going to do that too. So I'm going to keep up my end of the bargain. I'm going to try to help you to lift. So you DM me if you need my help. All right? When you're around me, just drop likes, man. Share, drop likes, and comment, man. That's all I ask for y'all. Hit the polls and shit. You ain't got to give me your money, man. You can keep your money, man. Keep your money. Put your shit in your purse. Put your shit back in your wallet, bro. You know what I'm saying? If you want to drop $1 on a nigga, then fuck it. I appreciate you. But just know that this nigga ain't that nigga that's going to be pressing you for that. This nigga ain't going to change his mind because you ain't doing that. This nigga ain't going, I mean, it's just that I'm not in the program right now, but I'm going to be tweaking in my program that I'm using now. I'm going to bring up your comments in here. I'm going to bring the comments on screen somehow. So I'm going to tweak it. I'm going to go in there and tweak it. Go in the program and fix it. You know what I mean? Because I'm not using like StreamYard and nothing like that. So, yeah, there's some things that I need to know and figure out. But, yo, just know that I love y'all all, man. For real. Know that. It's genuine. I spend my time with y'all and I love y'all. And I'm going to be back with another one. My next video is live. I ain't going to go into this long dragged out getting in my emotional bags. So I'm manic, nigga. I don't give a fuck. But at least you getting the raw me. Not no fake me. I'm coming online trying to act like somebody. No, nigga, it's me. Nigga say, nah, that's him. He bugged out. It's me, nigga. It's me. That's it. The fuck? That's it, bro. If it's something I need to apologize, fuck it, I'll do it. But I don't give a fuck. It is what it is, bro. It is what it's going to be. So it's going to be. So salute to all my people. I love y'all. Everybody, I mean, mama. Go wake your grandmother. Tell her I need some grits in the morning. Tell her I need some grits in the morning. Okay, cool. Okay, and if your grandmother's fine, tell her, give her my number. Because I like your grandmoms. I like my birds seasoned. I like my ladies well seasoned, salt and pepper with the salt and pepper hair, salt and pepper. I like my lady older and seasoned. I like my birds seasoned. That's what I'm going to tell y'all. So don't get me caught up. Don't let me caught up when I'm caught up with your grandmoms. So salute to all y'all people. I love y'all. And you already know the vibe. This has been the Cook Up Show with your boy Uda. I was in the streets cooking up, changed my life. Now I'm here cooking up, and we doing our thing musically and everything else. We cooking up in another way. That's what I'm trying to show my people. We was cooking up in another way, but when we take our mind up out of the streets in some ways and use it in any other way and cook it up in any other way in some business way, I bet you we all win. Because shit that we learned from the hood was all good. We just got to repurpose it and use it in another thing. And I bet you just fly. You probably was setting up shops and spots to get weed spots. But now you doing some business. Now you doing big houses. You picking, finding the places. You putting people in houses, bro. You found the spot to put the people in the weed spot in there and the customers. Well, you about to find some people in some places, bro. We have to repurpose ourselves, repurpose our thoughts. So salute to everybody that was a part of the Cook Up Show. I'm about to be back in the video in like 10 minutes as well. So remember, subscribe to the channel now. Turn the notification bells on now. Next video, I'll try to stick to the content, not get into my emotional bag because I love y'all so much. And I'm manic. And I got PTSD because I've lived like a fucking army soldier in life. I'm tired. Tired of that. I'm joking. So look, man. I'm joking, man. I act too. You know I act, right? But I'm crazy, though. So when you're watching me, it's a lot. You're going to get acting, my mind, real truth, jokes. Like, it's hard to see what's true and when I'm joking or not. Trust me. If you watch me, trust me, it's funny. Call 911, nigga.